And hello, boys and girls. Let me just turn this bad boy up. There we are, back into the land of living. As your host, mildly startled. The weekend, so keep it short and sweet. This is going to be playing some more Mafia 2, and then probably some Project Wingman in the afternoon. I've got after Ace Combat, I got a hankering for it, if I'm honest. Um, I need to hear the brute. Um, so that will be on the list to do. I don't want to upgrade. I don't want to sign up to anything. I just want to play the game. So far, I've been enjoying the game. Very nice. I like the saying in the characters. I do like Mafia games, like because the characters are always very entertaining to listen to, and plus they always dress so well. You know, you could tell about organized crime back then. But at least I knew how to dress. These days, organized crime, you dress in a hoodie, and you smell like piss. But back in those days, that was the way it was meant to be.
Yeah, that's the call, Tom. You want anything else?
Nah, I'm heading home.
Hey, Tom, before you go, I ask maybe a small favor. Huh?
Sure, Luigi, what do you need?
Walk my daughter home.
Sarah? The way I hear it, she doesn't need any kind of escort.
She's a tough. There's this pack of boys near her place. They're punks, you know, cattivi ragazzi. They talk blue, make advances. Sarah, she's gonna speak at the mind. But maybe she says something they don't like. Things get ugly. But if you walking at home, this will remind these punks she's the Don's goddaughter.
No problem, Luigi. I'd be
I'm just in the suit now.
Benny.
I've gone up in the world.
Sarah, the time to close.
What's this then?
Tom's gonna take you.
All right.
Hey, I just work here.
Make sure nobody bother you.
Fine. If it'll make you feel better, Pop.
Hey.
I'll see you tomorrow. Let me get my coat.
I'll wait for you outside. You okay?
I don't need anyone walking me home.
Hey, we were talking about meeting up tonight anyway.
I guess.
And you can quit worrying about what he's gonna think.
Not the point, Tom. He treats me like a kid sometimes.
Hey, I get it. He's protective. He's seen things.
We've all seen things.
You know, we gotta talk about you stealing food.
Hey, I cook it, so I get to say where it goes.
Ollie won't thank you.
Well, maybe tomorrow's finally gonna be the day he fixes his own breakfast. Could you knock on the door?
No,
We
you
got
do
so
it.
many hands here.
Alright, fine. Where's the money? I mean, we've got you some cookies.
Sarah! That for me?
Yeah, though it's not as much as last time.
It's enough. Nonna thinks you're an angel.
The Don hates seeing food go to waste.
And this has gotta be Tammy. Sarah told us all about ya.
That right?
You're a famous race driver, Tom. Everyone talks about you.
Yeah, she's right. They do.
Okay.
Well, anyways, don't let the cold
Okay.
get you yet. I'll see you at church.
All right.
We have an
Have a
awkward
great
conversation. It's the awkward silence of like,
When I know
they're expecting me
time.
to say something. I was like, nope.
Your angel Sarah brought more food.
It's nice you do that.
That? Well, a lot of hungry people on this block.
Yeah. Well, it's a good night for a walk anyway.
Nice car.
Don't get yourself killed on my account, Tom.
I try to avoid it.
That's all you got? You spend all this time with a lady killer like Sam Trapani, and the best line you got is, "Good night for a walk anyways"?
Well, it is, ain't it?
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh, I see how this goes. Okay.
Flowers for the lady, signore?
Nah, we're good.
Now I don't get flowers?
When you let me take you on a real date, not some walk home for Luigi. Then you get the flowers.
That could happen. If Pop's not gonna stop me seeing one of yous. I think he knows anyway.
Luigi? Nah.
These guys have been creeps to me for weeks. But I didn't tell you as I know what you like. I mentioned it to Dad this one time, and all of a sudden he gets you to be my knight in shining armor.
Yep.
So yeah, he knows.
Huh. Well, like I say, means there's no problem with me.
If he did, you wouldn't last long. I know what happened to all the other guys I dated. I helped hide the bodies.
So now we are.
I've been trying to keep you safe, Tommy Angelo. All this time.
Let's go someplace. Tomorrow night, maybe. The pictures, maybe. You can get your flowers.
That'd be good.
Oh!
I remember when people actually talk to each other before, before going on a date. Now it's like you might swipe on Tinder. Really, our society has degenerated.
What do you say?
We have gone back in
trouble
like
here.
Trouble
backwards.
started back when you tried to steal our girl, Chief.
You saps aren't careful. You'll end up in wooden overcoats. Last chance to walk away.
We ain't frails. We know who you work for.
Salieri might have been the big six when he was younger, but he's all washed up now. It's only a matter of time before Morello punches his ticket.
I don't need Salieri. Or anyone else. Not for this.
Well, then let's see what you got, cake eater.
Where you going there, sweet cheek?
Back off!
Billy Shrey. You're some kind of dish, ain't you?
The spam bee.
Twist like you's
This is on hard difficulty as well. So just bear that in mind. Not the easiest difficulty, but it's not the hardest. Now it's a machine, a bee slime machine. You're getting planked.
Get away from me!
Nah, I won't.
Tommy!
My turn now. Hope you're better than your friends.
Come at me, bro. Ow. Yeah, Pepsi went down the wrong way.
That's what I got, you son of a bitch.
No neck snap, so at least he didn't die. Let me just pick up this baseball bat, love. I'll be with you shortly. There we go. I'm on the way. I'm on the path.
You got a good right hook, I'll give you that. You're bleeding. Come up to my place. I'll take a look. Well, you gonna come in and take a load off, or what?
I wonder when you'd invite me up.
The bank's closed, Slugger. I'm just gonna patch you up is all. Now go sit down on the couch, roll up your sleeve. I'm getting my sewing kit. Doesn't look too bad. You need something for the pain?
No, I'm fine.
You don't have to do that.
What?
I can see it fucking hurts, Tom. You want to pretend it don't? Go ask Polly to staple you up.
What do you got?
Compliments of the Don. Take another. All right. You gonna grin and bear this?
No.
Yeah, I'll be
I
okay.
cry like a little bitch.
Because I don't need the little old lady next door complaining to the super about all the racket.
Just be quick about it, will ya?
It's gonna take as long as it takes. The sloppier the stitch, the uglier the scar.
That right. You stitched up a lot of fellas.
Just my father. Ma would really go after Luigi sometimes. He got pretty good at ducking dinner plates. So one day she stabbed him with her knitting needle. Right through the hand.
What for?
'Cause she was an ugly, jealous drunk. There. Not my best work, but it'll hold.
The scar will be something to remember you by, if nothing else.
You're staying over. Can't have you stumbling through the neighborhood pie-eyed. Not when them hoods are out looking for you anyways.
Yeah, okay. You got an extra blanket or something?
No. And the heat's out.
Yes, I'll though.
Now we've got Hinge. That says it all. Says it all. Thanks, game. I wanted to be a mafia gangster, not feel bad about the degradation of Western society.
Sarah's okay, boss. I took care of it.
She started working here before she could see over the bar. I don't have a daughter of my own, Tom. I'd do anything for Luigi's little girl.
So would I. We all would.
That's right, boss. Anything for Luigi and Sarah. Do those bastards think this is fucking Luna Park or something? I'll rip them apart with my own hands.
Our business is protection. But who's gonna pay up when they learn we can't even protect one of our own as she walks home from work?
So what do you want us to do?
Teach these boys a lesson. Break every bone in their bodies. Put them in wheelchairs. Bust their faces up so bad, even their mothers can't look at them without screaming.
We know where they're holed up.
My friend on the force says we should start looking into Chinatown. Then Big Biff will know something.
Tommy, go to Vinny, get us some gear. Meet me at Biff's place.
Yeah, okay.
Leave these punks laying in the street. I want everyone to know we do not allow mad dogs to run wild in our neighborhood.
You got it, boss.
Some of these sons of bitches could still be on our turf. I'll check the neighborhood. Make sure they're gone while you see Biff. Good hunting. Yeah, same. Okay, so when you're done with Vinny, come find me in Chinatown.
Sure.
Let's go bust some heads.
These punks showing disrespect. Where's the respect in this city gone, Frank?
Out the way, gangster. Oh, there we go.
Hey, here for some heaters, Tom? Nah, I'm already going and healed. Paulie and me, we gotta give a beating to some punks who've been on our turf. I don't want to pull this and piss in our own street. There's something to bust heads. That's all we need. Sam turned over some guy's warehouse and, autographed by Babe Ruth himself, the guy said. I mean, that's horse shit, but they bust heads. Your punks won't have time for questions. No, they won't. Thanks, Vinny.
Okie dokie. Now, what to do next? Oh yeah, get in here and get my fancy car. Gotta turn the music off, boys, because the audio gets muted. Just another joyous result of DMCA. Really, they should never have got past that legislation through the back door. Like that, this shows how bad U.S. government politics are. That is ridiculous. Like the music. I mean, I can't get political because it's all about the video games, but still, I'm rather fed up by that DCMA garbage. Bitter and upset.
About time. Come on, I'm wet through. Why Biff moved into this dump, I'll never know.
Give him a break. He's in love.
Ah, he got yellow fever that time we boosted the Shanghai skin flicks.
Well, I like him anyways.
Problem with you, Tom, you're always soft with the dames.
Chinatown, fancy stuff. It's like the rain's not falling all the way. Oh, it is. It is. Me picking holes in the game which just aren't there.
Biff, you fat bastard. How you doing?
They're such a these areas are so well crafted.
Dollface, great to see you. Call her up.
But then on the other hand of the spectrum, they're also very linear, so they're very well crafted and you want more of it. But if it was more open world and larger scale, then of course the quality would be worse.
Luigi's daughter.
Plenty of hoods around. You got any more?
One of them's a weasel named Billy. Pals with a prissy chump and a bruiser with a bald head.
Right. I know them. They're set up in the old service station a block over. They hawk some gear every now and then. Small time.
That's why I knew to come to you, Biff. You're good with small time.
Out the back, cross the street. You'll find them there.
Thanks. See you around.
Hey, Paulie. About that dough?
Relax. Just waiting for my guy to come through. It'll be next week. Just sit tight.
Not as good as the Mafia 2
What was that
magazines.
back there?
Wink, wink.
You and Biff got something going on.
Guy I know is bringing in a shipment of suits. Classy ones. Mexican.
You getting suits from Mexico?
No, idiot. The suits are boosted from a lockup downtown. The tailor is from Mexico. Originally, anyways, he lives in Holbrook.
And Don know about this?
Yeah, he'll get his cut. You just keep this under your hat.
I guess I heard nothing.
You gonna know these punks when you see them?
Yeah. No, I guess if I don't, all we gotta do is find the other guys in Chinatown who look like we do.
There it is.
Alright, ready for some good old fashioned ultra violence.
Here's how we do this. I walk in and start beating people. You do the same. No shooters.
Take long thinking that one up.
Nah, this plane gets used a lot. I think we gotta go in through the side.
Telling you, nicest ass I've ever seen in my life. Oh, yo.
Hello,
Billy, it's the guy
boys.
from the other night. We gotta go.
Come get him! You deaf? Beat him!
Ow.
Jesus! What have you got?
Might be bro. Ow.
Here.
Bastard! You can't run!
the melee is not very, what do you call it, in depth. I'm gonna take this knife to shank people.
Come on, we gotta teach these punks a lesson. Climb over.
I'm going as fast as the game will let me.
Get your ass behind us. You're gonna die here, you know that? Get your gun, Tom. We made it serious.
You think I need telling? I go north, you go south.
What?
I go up, you go through there.
Okay, sure. We gotta roll now.
Holy fuck. Not a good spot right now. How do I get down? Oh.
Come on, you punks.
I need help.
Clear a path to Billy, Tom. We get Take cover, Tom.
Sorry, I tried. Oh fuck. Got gun blapped. I think I pressed the wrong button. No. No game. Oh, thank God it wasn't restart the whole level. Just go back to checkpoint. Thank you.
Billy, we gotta go now. Come on, you punks.
Move to their side.
They're getting smashed.
They got a new guy coming. Clear a path to Billy, Tom. We get to that punk through all the other punks. Take them down.
Interesting. I want the service revolver. I do like the service revolver.
Shotgun, watch your ass.
Taking it like a champ. What do you want me to do about that? He was hiding behind the doorway.
Billy, we gotta go now. Into the line. Come on, you punks. Clear a path to Billy, Tom. We get to that punk through all the other punks. Take them down. First aid, here.
Thank you.
Everyone, take those guys out. They're
How do I change weapon? Not really the plan. That's how. Okay.
Box him in! Tommy, look out! This'll hurt!
This triggers something along those lines. Triggers. This is Trigger's great grandfather.
Johnny, get down! Oh, come on, get out of here! Shit, we gotta get to a
He's
car, Tom!
This is how they could afford the fighter jet.
We can't lose him!
But it makes a change. I do like variety in my video game. Otherwise I get burnt out if I play one game far too many times or play one genre. I quickly get burnt out. So I do like to have to vary it up.
Don't worry, I got this.
That's the last.
Because I never played the first Mafia. This has been quite a novel game to play. Mafia 2 isn't that bad. People say it was pretty bruh, but I quite like Mafia 2. Oh, too slow.
You're sleeping at the wheel?
No, I'm not sleeping at the wheel. But how's things yourself, Kuromaki? You enjoying the weekend? I do like the grinding, the drifting.
Guys are gonna regret they ever set eyes on Sarah, huh?
Well, I can catch up with this guy. I think it's scripted. There we are. Yeah, exactly. I have to keep on waking up too early because my curtains are too. What do you call it? Too thin. Instead of the sun shines through. I'd rather just have like a proper line to about 10. Yeah, been a busy week. Yeah, been a grind. Same here, my end, busy. That's a lot of people in my office and that have got the Wu flu ×2, or ×3 is what Delta variant. So a lot of the work has been shifted over to me.
Well, they're not walking away from that. Go on and pop him, Tom.
But hey, it's the weekend.
No. No, wait. Please. Please, I don't want to fucking die, man.
Christ, Tom. You can't feel sorry for these animals. A guy like this would plug you if you give him the chance. You gotta pull the trigger without thinking. Guess I'm out. This one's finished too.
Whoa, we're losing frames, are we? Always with the bloody cutscenes. A little bit buggy. That's why I would drag it through. The frames have been lost.
Christ.
We must find the frames.
Tom,
It doesn't stream very well, this game.
snap out of it.
Yeah,
Remember what those
slideshow.
guys wanted to do to Sarah?
Yeah. Just,
Hey, it's Get out of here before
Oh,
the
it's
whole
back to the
show,
land of
huh?
living now. Yeah, it doesn't stream very well. I've had to do it in windowed mode. And it overheats like a biatch. That's always a nightmare. Is every single new game you buy, you've got to, what do you call it, accommodate for the streaming service.
Simple, straight. I can't afford this life no more.
Just getting lucky. I'll give you a chance to win your money back.
You want in, boss?
We have business to discuss, Paulie.
We're in it now, boys.
One of our associates at the coroner's office sent this over.
Oh,
Corpse's
no.
name is Giolotti.
You recognize him?
Sure. That's one of the punks we ran out of the neighborhood.
Now he got the bullet in the back of his head?
Yeah, we capped him.
Well, the cops ought to thank us. We did him a favor. The guy was a rapist, boss.
Yeah? Well, he was also a city councilor's son. You want to drive a politician into Morella's arms? There's no better way than killing off his family.
Christ.
It gets worse. You left another guy in the wreck?
Yeah, but he was dead when we got there.
You gonna tell me he was the president's nephew or something?
2 in the head, Paulie. If you're gonna do a job, do it right.
He made it?
Do it right.
Yes.
Yeah. A shotgun blast to the head. Blow up the car.
Can he point a finger at either of you?
I don't know. Maybe.
Okay. Look. We're gonna kill 2
I remember
birds with
watching
one
this
blast.
level. I think it was on
Galati's
YouTube.
funeral's
I found
today
it
at
quite
St. Michael's.
entertaining.
Sam, you're gonna
There was
attend.
an
Sit in the
old
back and try to
PlayStation
spot
2
the lucky
game
bastard.
called Godfather.
Oh,
I know it's based off the film.
He'll be
I'm
the
not
one who
that
just
much
crawled
from
away
Millennium.
from a car wreck.
But the first
His arm is
Godfather
broken.
was really
Look
good
for a
because he
sling.
played as some absolute
Sam's gonna
who
need
doing
a
the main
little
storyline.
distraction if he's gonna clean up
And the
your
last
mess.
level, you know the
He's
famous
spending time
scene
with
where all the
Rick?
main bosses are getting whacked.
A
The
gentleman's
last level
club,
is
just down the
you
street
going
from
to
St. Michael's.
each destination
The
and
Don
whacking
has
them
invested
yourself.
a lot of money in it over the years.
It was great
So,
fun.
me and Sam.
Godfather 2, not so good.
Regardless,
That was all Florida.
The owner has suddenly
Too sunny,
decided
really.
to do business with Morello instead of us.
You want me to go remind him of his obligations?
Yes. Then blow the
My
place.
first Godfather was
What?
beautiful.
Morello wants to take businesses away from us. He'll inherit craters.
Look, Tom, we can't send Paulie and Sam since all the ladies know them already. They'd never make it through the front door. But you can walk right in.
Yeah. Give them an offer they can't refuse.
Okay. What about the manager?
Take care of him wherever you find him. If any of the horse see it, well, it'll be a warning. Once he's out of the way, head to his office on the top floor. Grab any documents and money you find there, and place.
Yeah, there's a famous scene in the original Godfather where what do you call? I think
think the
it's
blast will be big
is
enough
it
to
Tommy,
recover?
the consigliere?
Be smart.
He
Only
goes
take a
into
shot
this
if you know
famous
you won't get
this
made.
movie director's place,
Tommy, one
sort
more
of
thing.
realm of
One of the girls
influence
is
and
passing Morello information
asks
about
for a
our
favor.
operations.
And
Before you
the
blow
movie
the
director
place,
refuses it,
you'll
and the
need
guy
to take
goes
care of
away.
her, too.
And the movie director wakes up
Tommy
the next
kill a
day with like,
twist?
his prized
Frank.
horse's head in his
It's
bed.
just bad luck this falls to Tom. But we gotta protect the
So
family.
it's this famous iconic scene.
Her name is Michelle. She's usually working one of the upper rooms. Her photo is in the folder.
You boys clear on everything?
I'll be honest, I wasn't paying any attention. Just about blowing a brothel
Yeah.
up.
Tom,
I got it, boss.
then get it done.
Come on, let's go.
I'm sorry. Well, I went down a trip down memory lane.
We'll see Vinny. I'll meet you here.
Okay, let's go see Vinny, see what he's up to. Nice car. I'm gonna take that. Vinny, what have you got for me?
Heard you in the market for something that goes boom.
TNT, got it. Oh, it's actually dynamite. Which I also believe is TNT.
Squeeze from Uncle Vin, huh?
Not today, Vinny.
We have to talk. Get in. Don't go anyplace yet.
It's still hard, but there's some RNG in it.
Michelle.
I finished the race section in the previous video. before I went to bed, and I had to replay like 5 or 6 times. But you can cheat a little bit by using the other drivers or the other cars as what do you call it?
You think she'll leave
Helpful
town?
speed bumps to slow you down around corners, so you can just ram into them, and then you don't have to slow down to turn corners.
Make sure she gets far away.
Okay, Sam. I'll see what I can do.
That's all I'm asking. Let's go.
Also, towards the end, the last driver will crash out on the last turn. So all you have to do is just hold second, and you're fine. But there's a lot of RNG. Some people crash, some people don't. Yeah, it's a very strange race. Pretty and actually interesting. Oh, I like to bring over my expert driving techniques along with my expert piloting skills. So I like to
Anything else I should know?
be equally good in both.
Don't take all day. Lottie died young, so there can't be much to say about it. When the bomb goes off, I'll do my thing.
Got it.
What kind of world is it that when you screw up, you get sent to a cat house? Well, I have to clean up your mess at a funeral. You see the justice in that?
I see a job I gotta do.
Such a professional. Just try to finish the job this time, huh?
Oh yeah, I don't think Tommy's ever killed someone in cold blood before. There's going to be a character development arc, isn't there?
Last time I went, it was. Same songs I always heard as a kid.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's a lot of the physics in this game are all over the place because the cars go so slow, so they can be all over the place. As soon as you get in the race car and start going around corners, going over bumps, you just end up flipping and spinning in the air. It's ridiculous.
But you stop going to most of them. They're all boring as hell.
Because of course the physics are made for cars that can just barely go 60.
Just for the occasion.
Great gag, Tom. Write that one down.
Thanks. I'll do that.
And out comes the race car, and next thing you know, it's like chitty chitty bang bang. It's going everywhere.
Weddings are less boring. I'd go to one of them. You working?
So that was fun.
Guess so.
I think what's gone out of fashion is a lot of games now have levels that aren't particularly difficult. Everyone's got to be able to beat it first go. What I like is games that still have levels that still require some degree of effort to actually get done. So it actually feels like an accomplishment. And that felt like an accomplishment winning that race. Especially as I started seeing progress in my oh, hello.
Here's your stop.
Progress in my skills and drills.
I'll give the family your condolences.
Good luck.
You too.
Random car out of nowhere. He was driving worse than me. The police are a little bit bugged in this game as well. They teleport from space. Any soul like get you covered on that? Yeah, exactly. Any soul like. I mean, I have completed every Dark Souls game, but I couldn't complete Sekiro. I got stuck on Monk 2. You know, Ghost Monk 2, Bridge Time Boogaloo. I got slapped there.
Hey, you behave yourself in here, okay?
Know where I can find the manager?
I just watch the door, pal.
Press X to find manager.
Hey, handsome. You here for a girl, drinks, or a mix of the two?
A girl. And I got some business with your manager, too.
A girl I can help you with. Come through. Find a girl you like, and you can both get better acquainted upstairs. There's no rush, so get a drink, relax, and enjoy yourself.
Hey, good afternoon, sir.
Playing Neo 2 now. I haven't done Neo before.
I need to speak to Michelle.
I thought Neo, because Neo's got such a, what do you call it, complex leveling style. Like it's got so many attributes you can invest in. You've got so many different armor sets. It's very rather complex. I'd probably get burnt out trying to mini max my build.
Talk if you don't want anything else. What's a handsome man like you doing in a place like this?
But Sekiro's hard. Sekiro's like a rhythm game, but it is hard as nails.
I'm free.
I need to talk to the manager.
Yeah, head straight through to the lounge. You're with our new business partners, I assume.
Know a girl named Michelle?
Hey, the only girls I know are the ones behind you, sir. And the only ones available.
I'm causing a scene. Is anyone going to stop me? No one is going to stop me. Okay. Don't want to do that yet. I want to find Michelle. Yeah, the stats are bizarre. There's like sloth, and each enemy has like a different, like you've got to like mini max for each enemy, each boss.
Nah, I'm looking for a friend. Michelle.
Because they all have like massive different variations in their stats and their sort of main strengths.
I just want to talk.
You know, I get to hear that a lot. I bet you're not like all the other guys either, are you?
Nah, not really.
I'm here to send you a message. But Neo is a complex boy. I probably could have done Sekiro too, but it's just I felt like I had input delay on my controller, so I'd press B and nothing would happen.
Where's
that's my excuse.
Upstairs in 208. That all you want?
That's all I want.
Wish they were all like you, sweetheart.
Okay, I found Michelle. I think I found Michelle. This is a big old brothel. These also stop being classy. Ah, fair one. Yeah, I suspect once you obviously found a certain builds, you're good to go. Nice room, splendid furniture, warm welcome, good company. Okay. Go to room 208. Yeah. Sekiro is a bit different because of course there's not a lot of mini-maxing you can do. There's not like stats or things. So you're limited.
You, Michelle?
So really, you just got to get good at the game. You can't cheese with like a strength or dex or anything like that. Or lightning.
Maybe you got him talking about our business from time to time, and maybe Don Morello offered you some money to spill what you heard.
No, Sam, trust me. I don't say nothing. He knows
I was pretty
that.
salty about losing that.
A lot of money because someone can't keep their mouth shut.
I was just bumping guns with some of Morello's girls. I didn't mean nothing by it. Tell him I'm sorry. Tell him I won't never open my mouth again.
I know.
Oh no.
I'm sorry.
It's actually pretty horrifying. I shouldn't be laughing.
You scared then? Good. Don't you ever forget how it feels to be this scared. To know you're just one twitch away from a hole in the ground. Because if you ever show your face in this town again, they're going to find you with 2 in the head.
I think I've been desensitized to excessive amounts of violence. You play too many violent games like, the old gun to the head of a crying prostitute. I've seen this before.
Get dressed and make tracks. This place is gonna blow soon.
Thank you.
Must be very difficult as a writer to make characters that are like anti-heroes without making them too soft. Like trying to make Tommy an evil gangster while not making him still likable must be very difficult to do. Like, I think a lot of people complained about Arthur, like, because Arthur didn't in Red Dead Redemption 2, he didn't have much of a character. Yeah, he was very cynical, but he wasn't really much of an anti. He wasn't particularly as likable as the fellow from the original Red Dead. Must be a fine line between making the guy too edgy and making the guy all character, too soft, too much of a Gary Stew. Hello, hello. I'm not pressing B on you. I'm pressing B on him.
Are you must be the man party?
Salieri sent his regards.
Look out!
Somehow ended up here. Where did this take me?
Take him out! Come on, get him!
I want to talk to your manager. I was just talking to one of the girls, I swear, and they just started crying uncontrollably. Nothing to do with the service revolver or the Colt I had. What am I going for here? I got to go to the manager's office. Hello. One sec. Interesting leisure. Don't care. I've already solved that problem. I wish these guns had more. What do you call that? More oomph behind them. Like a Colt, I want to hear like a real pound on the bullets. I want to hear some reverb. Why did I end up here? What a waste of time. Sorry guys. Just give me a minute. I need to come around to kill you. Like, wait a second. Oh, that is disappointing. Bruh. Bruh. I'm firing blanks. You dead, yeah. Well, I forgot that once you die, you become literally bulletproof. A lot of goons. You guys alright? Ah! They all decided to walk up the stairs.
Get a better shot. Go!
You dead. Nice room. Classy brothel. I'm gonna rate this like a 5-star on Yelp. Apart from all the dead bodies, maybe alright, maybe a 4-star. That didn't work out for you, did it? Oh shit. You have a shotgun as well, and I'm out of ammo. Thank you for the shotgun ammo. It's difficult, but not because of the actual enemies. I think it's more to do with the handling, which is a little bit awkward. Where is the health? There it is. Thank you. Carry on. One moment. I need to get some ammo. because of my, what do you call it? Supernatural 3D vision, there's ammo here. You.
Running for cover! With me!
Oh, you're a lucky man. Where are you going?
Come on, get him!
I need healing. Yeah, the AI is not so intelligent either. They're just there to get shot at. They're just there to die. That is their main function. Read the note. Dear Mr. Morello, the following patrons may be of interest. I have their details should you need them. Several city councillors, senior officials, Deputy Director of Prison Service, Prohibition Bureau Chief at LHPD. Okay. Take money and documents. I must apologise for missing a regular appointment last week. I had urgent family matters to attend at short notice. It is with some regret that I write to confirm termination of our agreement. Mrs. Larry has been a wonderful business partner over the years. I'm grateful for her support. Please find a missive to return to Mrs. Larry's investment along with $100 as a gesture of goodwill. $100? That's an insult. No wonder the guy got a bullet to the head. Where is the money, buddy? Oh, there it is. I'm planting the bomb. Where you going, Tommy? At least he didn't jump through the window like a mong.
Jesus.
Oh, he can make that. I believe. I guess he did make it. Run.
Gunfire and an explosion reported in the Corleone Hotel.
Ow.
Suspect is escaping over the rooftops. Get him before he's back.
Yeah, plot armor. It'd be funny if the game ended there. It's like, yeah, that's your £30 well spent. 30 British bongs well spent. Enjoy.
I want everyone we've got on this guy. Get up there and bring him down. He's up here with us. Jesus Christ. There, on the roof
Nope.
with us. I've got him.
I can just run through you. Speedrunner strats. Don't worry, the police are completely incompetent. Probably the only realistic thing about it. Whee! That's fucking stupid. Alright, bruh. Bruh. Really? I wonder if I can do that from most levels. If I can, I've broken this game.
No contact with the fellas on the roof. Feels like we lost him.
Yeah, because I'm the bloody human Flash. I'm the human bullet, I go so fast.
No matter how far we've fallen, we can find redemption in death. Now, William, he was a sinner, yes, but he was also a loving son.
Yeah, there's teleported up there. In this universe, cops have the power of teleportation. But they can only teleport when a crime has been detected.
Thank you, Father. I just wanted to pay my respects. Billy.
Yeah, this is ye olde Cyberpunk,
Never said this, but
but significantly
consider
better.
you my
I don't even think Cyberpunk was that bad. I mean, yeah, it was a bit.
I can't even count all the times.
It was mediocre. It wasn't like a lot of people slag it off, but I think it's because they hyped it too much.
Wait, that's the guy. That's the guy who killed Billy.
Yeah. If the cops aren't teleporting, it's not a video game. Come on, out you come. Next on the list, you've got to have those teleporting cops. Because the what do you call it? The developers haven't made a game good, haven't coded the AI good enough yet to actually chase after the player effectively.
You could have stopped all this days ago.
Hello.
This is the way this city works. Throw some flames. Firebomb going up.
I don't think so. Ugh. That's a meme. Ooh, ouch. I'm going to take this Tommy gun. Ouch. Sorry. And we are done. Hello, goodbye. Hello, 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 goodbye. Hello, hello. What are you gonna do?
What have you done? Murder in the house of God.
These men were criminals, Father. Thieves. Rapists. Killers.
And God would have embraced them if they'd asked for forgiveness. Now, which one of these men might have sought redemption by working with the poor? Which one might have saved just one life?
Not a lot.
None of us, Father. You bastard. If you have any confessions to make, you better
I'm pretty sure I shot you in the head.
Please.
I'm sorry, Father. Consider this an
I
act
shot
of
you in the head, old boy.
divine retribution.
That make us even?
Sure. For now.
For your trouble, Father.
I don't want your blood money.
You took theirs. Not a lot of difference from where I'm standing. That should be enough dough to patch up the bullet holes and keep you quiet. When the cops come, you tell them the gunman who did this had East Coast accents. Must have been from out of town, right?
I won't lie. But I won't say anything at all.
Good. Be a shame if we had to come back here.
Oh no. Right, let's get out of here.
As soon as I walked in the church, the crew recognized me. Followed me straight back out. Where are they now? The same place as all these guys. Come on. We gotta go.
Got a new guy!
First aid here.
Form a perimeter around the church, boys. Don't let him out.
That's not good. You really want to aim that in the hearse? Let's go.
Are you kidding?
It's got wheels, don't it? We can run, find another. Sure. But we got cops everywhere.
No worries, have a good one, Sean Mackey. Enjoy your weekend. Go.
No going in fast. There's no end to these guys.
Oh, I'll just die. Ugh. How I feel. You too. You too. Yeah.
Where the hell were you? As soon as I walked in the church, the crew recognized me. Followed me straight back out. Where are they now?
Oh, I'll definitely have fun. I'll definitely have fun. Yes. Let's crack this bad boy out.
Form a perimeter around the church, boys. Don't let him out.
Let's go.
Are you kidding?
It's got wheels, don't it? We can run, find another. Sure. But we got cops everywhere.
He's down.
Who is hitting me? You are. I believe sniper over there. I ain't gonna make it, I'm gonna die again. Incoming death. No. Oh, okay. Made it.
Suspected accomplice escaping in a hearse. I repeat, a hearse.
Well, today didn't turn out like I expected it. Just drive. We'll end up in the back. Whatever you did at the cat house got the cops plenty pissed.
Yeah, it was messy, but I got everything done.
Everything?
Yeah. Everything.
Leave me alone.
They giving up yet?
I don't think so.
They must have called out every cop in the city.
They have. Put me in a bit of a predicament.
Come on, Tommy, lose 'em.
Easier said than done.
The guy's gotten away in North Park someplace. Keep looking, he'll turn up. We got him. Officers report they're closing in.
Like how the hearse handles really well.
We've got a roadblock set up. Just slow him down.
Have a go.
The guy's gotten away in North Park someplace. Keep looking, he'll turn up.
Gonna make it. Yes. Yes.
Okay. We lost them.
Thank Christ.
Gonna be trying to forget today for a long time.
You're telling me.
Let's get back to the bar. We gotta lie low.
The way this all went
God,
down,
Gamer wins
we
again.
gotta lie low for weeks.
The priest will keep his trap shut, don't worry. Morello got a bloody nose, and you and Polly are in the clear for whacking Galati's son. Boss will be pleased. Wow. And you drive like this in your old job?
Are we there yet? Almost. And now I get to own a hearse. Yay.
Thanks again, Sam, for helping me out back there. I felt my time was up.
It's not anything you wouldn't do for me.
I know. But when you come that close to biting it, Christ, it's something.
Don't need to tell me about that. Just don't think about it. Best lesson I could ever teach you. Don't think about anything.
Easy peasy. Ah, intermission.
Jesus Christ, Tommy. You're confessing to a shootout in a church.
And I ain't even to the hard stuff yet.
You know I could take you in right now, put you behind bars until you're old and grey.
Maybe, if you think you can make any of it stick. But then you'd never know about Morello.
Hey, fellas, sorry to keep you waiting. My shift just started. What you having?
2 lunch specials, please. And more coffee. You know what? Let's bring the whole pot. All right, we've come this far together. What kind of heat did you get from the church?
It's a strange thing. Nothing really came of it all. Always figured Salieri paid off someone somewhere because it wasn't even in the papers. We just had to lay low for 7, 8 months. The cops kept showing up at the bar just to remind us they were watching. And Frank caught wind that Morello was helping Galati get reelected, hoping he'd go after the Don.
Well, I recovered some account books from Morello's offices. 33 was a pretty good year for him.
Bastard knew we were bleeding out before we did. While we were busy keeping our heads down, he started moving in on our rackets. Quiet at first, a few trucks go missing. Top burner has one too many highballs, drives off a bridge. One of our regular pickups suddenly closes up shop, moves upstate.
You didn't catch on?
Not me. I think maybe Polly smelled something. But even with the cops looking over our shoulders and Morello circling, we were still making good money. And with the Don worried about keeping the heat off, we didn't have much to do, except drink, have a few laughs. Every time I went into Salieri's, there was Sarah. So it was a good year. Until Frank.
Coletti, Don's consigliere.
Yeah, that's right. He set me straight. He set us all straight.
There's a lot of buzz around town about you guys.
Yeah, we got into a little scrap last night. It's no big deal.
I don't care about the bar fight, Tom. I care how it looks when you walk into a club and by everyone around.
We gotta do something with our dough.
Then blow it at the track on Sunday. Or take a dame to a show. Or invest it for Christ's sake.
You want me to become one of those Wall Street boys?
Don't sass me, Tommy. I'm trying to teach you the ropes, so you don't get strangled by them. You ever have a dog, Tom?
Sure. Little mutt when I was a kid.
When I was 8 or 9, before I came over from Sicily, I had this beautiful, skinny Cerneco dell'Etna. Like a little greyhound. Fastest dog you've ever seen. That's how I met the Don. We started setting up races together, betting on her with coins and rifle shells. There wasn't another dog that could catch her. She never lost. Until the day she did. We were only out a pocket knife, but I never saw the Dawn so angry.
She got old on you?
No. Pregnant. She went into heat, got out of the yard, and every dog in town had a turn. You're like that dog, Tommy. Every time you flash your money around, you're a bitch in heat, and everyone in that club is now looking to fuck you. And once you get fucked, you're no good to us. Do you understand?
You made your point.
Good. Because you need to think about your career here. Look, Paulie's hit his ceiling. He's the guy we want in a tussle, but he's not smart enough to run anything. Sam is loyal, but he has no vision. But you, Tommy, you could run this town someday.
Well, I appreciate that, Frank. So, what happened to the dog?
The Dawn tried to drown her. I broke his nose. You can let me off here. Give Sarah my best, Tommy.
Back then, everything went through Frank. The plans, the orders, the money. You could get the call day or night.
Ah, Tommy. Frank says to wait for him in the garage out in the back, eh? You got the job, I think.
Thanks, Luigi. Sarah's cooking. She's bringing something over.
In this rain? She's a good girl.
I'll see you tomorrow, Luigi.
Nice part. We want a pizza today. You know what? I think I'm gonna have a pizza for dinner.
Sure. Back in the day, when the boss was still with Pepone, we got called out to a hit. Some politician on the take. Now this storm's just raging, right? And we're driving out to the burbs to cap this guy. The street lights weren't so good, so we're driving in the dark. We get to the house, and we're about to make our move. And then there's this lightning flash. And for a split second, in the front yard, I see this head just sitting there, staring, cut off at the neck.
Nah, this ain't true.
Some other crew had already been out to the house that night. Guess the guy had more than his share of enemies. They
Never found a body.
Thanks for waiting, Tom. The Don and I had to go over last month's numbers again.
Sure. So what's the job?
I want you to help Sam and Paulie with the shipment we've got coming in tonight.
The good stuff?
Straight from Canada.
Where do you need me?
Sam's going to meet our friends from the north at the farm outside of town. Paulie will oversee the trucks bringing the shipment into the city. But I want you to go with him. Be an extra pair of eyes. Make sure it all goes smoothly.
Okay.
Get the car from Ralphie and meet Paulie at the warehouse. He's got heaters in case you run into any trouble.
Sure, Frank. No problem.
Good. Now bring the Canadian home safe, Tommy. There is already a case earmarked for the Don.
Okay, let me get this magazine. Hello.
Working late, Ralphie?
I just asleep when Frank sleeps. Man, he's been working us hard.
Morello's taking bites out of business everywhere else, Ruff. Booze racket's where we shine. We gotta stay ahead someplace.
Well, I just fixed the cars, Tom. I changed the plates again. You can't be too careful.
Thank you, friend.
See you in the morning.
Okay.
I suspect you'll be betraying me soon enough. Everyone's in every Mafia film, everyone betrays everyone. There's no for an organization that's all about loyalty. There's not a lot of loyalty.
And we're experiencing some adverse effects across the municipal area. A large storm front, not expected to arrive for several days.
But then again, it is all what call it, Hollywood's
Releasing a deluge of
stylized, so you know.
If you've been out in the last couple of hours, you don't need me to tell you. There are reports coming in of a number of traffic accidents attributed to the downpour, with fender benders occurring in Oakwood and Chinatown. A more serious accident has occurred near the White Harbor Hotel, which is causing traffic to back up on the East Marshall Bridge all the way into downtown. The police department is attending incidents as they can, but they've now issued advice that people should not venture out on the roads unless their journey is strictly necessary.
I'm going to ignore that advice.
To you or anyone else. It would seem the best thing to do on a night like this is to stay at home with your loved ones and keep warm and dry. I know where I'd rather be on a night like this. In addition to the problems we've been hearing of on the road, air traffic in and out of the city has been suspended by order of the Aviation Authority. All scheduled flights departing Lost Heaven International have been grounded, and those scheduled to arrive into that airport have been canceled or diverted elsewhere. Now, as bad as that may sound, the latest report from the Weather Service that I've just been handed states that although the rain is heavy at this moment, and that all warnings should be heeded, the storm isn't expected to last all that long. Certainly, it doesn't seem like it will be anything like the big one of 1926. Pushing the storm over us at quite a rate. We will, of course, keep you informed with news on the hour. But before I return you to our program, let me reiterate that the Lost Heaven Police Department strongly
I know you're going to arrest me. I don't think so. I don't think so.
waiting out this dreadful storm in the warmth of the home. That's all for now. Some music will be along shortly, and I'll be back to check in with you later. Thank you for listening.
You can't turn. Oh, shit. There we are. You get rid of him. How do I get into said location? I'll just jump over. I guess not. Oh.
Come on, Tom! Hey! Watch it, pal. Just dry it out.
Sorry. You know this place?
Yeah. We've done a few pickups at the farm before. Don't worry. There ain't nothing but cow shit and shine out here. It's gonna be an easy few clams. Boys will load up the trucks, and we'll come straight back.
Yeah, let's make it quick. I got someplace to be.
You see Sarah later. Luigi's little girl, your night shift. You're something else, pal. Protecting the girl's virginity one day and taking it the next.
Lay off, Polly.
Come on. I'm just kidding. She's a good girl. You settle down, she'll straighten you right out. I'm going home to a couch. Now, I wonder what kind of stories she could tell about her old man, though. Luigi was a stone-cold killer back in the day.
I wouldn't know.
You know she's been helping out behind the bar since she was a kid. I bet she's seen and heard a few things. Probably knows more about our business than we do.
She knows enough not to ask me too many questions.
That's good. She won't ever make a liar out of you. Christ. You ought to marry her just for that. God damn it. Sam should be waiting here, but I don't see him.
Something smells off.
Don't let your pecker get all shriveled up. Probably just trying to get out of the rain. Or into the bootleg. That'll wake him.
He ain't coming.
Okay. Let's go find him. That bastard is just 3 sheets, and I'm wrecking a new suit for nothing. I swear I'm gonna kill him. Here. Just in case Frank was right. I'm gonna go grab them boys, get them sorted out. You go ahead, see what's what. We'll catch up with you.
Oh, we LA Noir now, are we? The search for raging clues.
Someone's been waiting here.
1 quarter out of work. Government reports show no end to slow down measures of 25%. Yeah. Not good. Not good. Great Depression.
The guy we paid to keep this place in check don't have a good time to farm now. Place is derelict. What kind of guy shoots a dog?
Oh, this kind of guy stands on the dock. Missing farmer found dead. Lost heaven. Lost heaven. Blah blah blah. Fruitless search after farmer's father and neighbours ended several weeks ago. Body was made by local children looking for edible mushrooms. Not being treated suspicious. Due to how Mr. Smith's body was found, hanging by the neck.
Where the hell are you hiding? Hey, buddy.
Jesus. Drop your weapon. You first. We don't have time for this. Sorry, pal. Guess we're doing this the hard way.
Okay, then.
Get over here! I got him pinned down!
I got you pinned down now, son. Actually, you do have me pinned down quite badly. You just take a pounding. Ouch. Hit me as well. Hobbs Farm, 9 o'clock, 1 mile, okay.
Poor bastard must have taken longer to die.
He died, good news. Moonshine. Not moonshine.
Nothing about this feels right.
No moonshine there.
Ready, Tom?
Polly, what took you so long?
Looking for Sammy? Did you find him?
Nah, not yet. Just him.
Canadian crew. Dollars to donuts, the rest of the face down in the dirt, too.
Oh no.
Oh, Christ. They're cops, Tommy.
Well, how would I know? They didn't show a badge. God, they didn't say anything.
They must be in Morello's pocket. This bastard. He can't even let us have this one racket. Forget about it, Tom. We gotta find Sam and get out of here.
Oh no.
These guys are the real deal. They gotta be cops from the Border Patrol.
Fuck. They've come heavy, all right. Make Lost Heaven PD look like pussycats.
Okay, we search the farm, we find Sam, get the hell out. Anyone else, we slip them the bump. Get it? Sam! Sam! Where the hell are you?
You wanna quiet down, Polly?
Tommy! Ah! Looks like we found the Canadians. You see Sam in there?
No.
Like some.
Poor bastards.
Alright, I have got some Molotovs, so it all works out. Canadian passport, blah blah blah. Okay.
Check every building.
I do like thunderstorms in games. One of my things.
They should have expected it. They deserve what they got.
I fuck this. Border Patrol, I haven't got afford yet. Larry's whiskey handover is tonight. Our mutual friend wants Solana Canadian booze coming in city shut down. Wait through the night and tell the boys it's fine. If things get rough, they can take some hooch home to thank them for coming so far south. Good hunting.
Yeah. Border cops doing Morello's dirty work.
There's something up in that barn over there, Tom.
Now let's all run out into the open. For sale, public sale, siege of Cops Farm, J. Smith and Son by Grad Imperial Bank. Okay. Why are these guns so awful? Question, why am I so awful? Okay, we're good. I can work this out. Oh. Oh. One bullet. That didn't work out.
Thank Christ. We gotta get to him.
I guess I'm taking the garbage gun now.
You boys stay here and watch our backs. Plug anyone who gets within 100 yards. Except us.
Out of a badly ruined suit.
Hey, Polly.
Sammy. Oh, Jesus. What have they done to you?
I got clipped. Christ, that's a lot of blood.
Can you walk?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Just hang on. I'll go get the truck, then we'll take you to the doctor. Hey, you're gonna make it, Sam. Tommy, stay here with him. I'll be back in a flash.
Okay.
There's a medical kit right behind him. There's literally a medical kit right behind him.
Hey, it'll be okay, Sam. We've survived worse.
Sure we have.
Where'd all these guys come from? Over here, down, Tom!
I'm gonna die. Where's my med kit? I'll take that. I'll take this, and I'll take this.
Come on, Tom, finish him! Over here. Take him down or I'm a dead man!
There is reload. You. That's me, no health. Noted. You okay, Tommy? Just had a really painful stitch, so he just had gave up.
Where'd all these guys come from?
And then back over here. Let me get this fellow.
Shitty place to die. Thank Christ you gave me Come on, Tom, finish him. Check him out over here. Hey,
And let's go get some more ammo.
hell of a lot of blood. Don't let him near. over here! Jesus, this hot! Jesus Christ! Ugh. Where's the goddamn truck? Crap, we got cops!
Where's Sam? I don't see him. Oh, I forgot this. This gun fires garbage. Run away! Ah, buggered it. I should have gone down to get some more ammo before I ran for the hills. Clear the first wave, go downstairs, get more ammo, come back upstairs, clear the second wave.
Where'd all these guys come from? See them down, Tom! Jesus. Shitty place to die. Thank Christ you came when you did. Come on, Tom. Finish him. Check it out over here.
Easier said than done, old boy.
Help me out, Tom. I'm hurting over here. Jesus, this hurts.
Okay. Anything else I can pick up? Oh, a magazine.
Jesus Christ! Ugh. Where's the goddamn truck? Crap, we got cops.
Where are you, Sam? Don't kill me. Fuck.
They're coming up the stairs! Well, what the hell?
Oh, Christ. Tony and Donnie, too?
Yeah.
What a fucking massacre. How's Sam?
Well, he ain't any worse.
I'll go get him. Keep an eye out. Come on now. We're going home. I need the doctor, Molly. Yeah, you don't hear me. Just hang on. I got you.
all patched up. Okay?
Holly? We got more company.
All right, get in.
I'm right here, Sam.
There's some ammo and a Thompson back there somewhere. When they pull in behind you, blast them down. Just don't let them get past us.
How do I know?
Yeah, he's gone!
These guys keep on coming!
Ollie, they're too close, Tom!
Ollie, faster!
My pedal is to the metal! Did we lose him?
2 squad cars on us!
Oh, shit!
They're right on our ass!
Truck's taking too much fire!
What do you want me to do about it?
Bad news coming in from the side!
Crap!
They're getting close!
They're right on our ass! One down! Sam, you okay?
We're in trouble, Tom.
I like having infinite ammo.
Ollie, we need to go now!
That thing's got it!
Ollie, we got...
I'm a real man too, Tom!
Shit!
Shoot out their gun when there's a break in the fire!
Oh, that's keep firing. And watch as the truck dies.
Shoot out their gun when there's a break in the fire! They're reloaded! They're reload! Shoot! Now! Now, Tommy! While they reload!
Ah, intense. Gotta be good at aiming.
Shoot out their gun when there's a break in the fire! Now, Tommy! While they reload! They're reload! Shoot! Now! Get the turret while they reload!
Fucking get the turret. I don't have time. I've got to just keep firing and just tank through it.
Shoot out their gun when there's a break in the fire! They're reload! Shoot! Now! Now! Shoot the gun! Stop it firing!
Just about managed it.
Take out the windshield armor, Tom! I got an idea! Shit! For Christ's sake, Tom! Tommy! The windshield! Set him a light, Tom! The windshield! Shoot out the windshield!
Holy, we gotta lose him! We did it! We did it!
Okay, we're here, Tom. You get Sam out. I'm gonna go wake up the doc.
Sam, Sam. We made it. We're at the doctor's house.
Three, I owe you.
Paulie, what the hell are you doing here so late?
Evening, Doc. Sorry to wake you, but we had a little accident. We got an injured man out here.
All right, bring him inside.
Okay, thank you. Okay, I'll stay with Sam. You can take the truck back. Call it a night.
No, I'll wait.
The doc's already got his hands full. No sense in both of us breathing down his neck.
Go on, Tom. I'm gonna be fine.
Okay.
Hey, you did good tonight.
Where's your hat, Tom?
Presidential address delivered earlier this year on the topic of the National Recovery Administration. This is part of our series looking back over the president's plans and results since his inauguration.
While we are making this great common effort, there should be no discord and no dispute. This is no time to cavil or to question the standards set by this universal agreement. It is time for patience and understanding and cooperation. The workers of this country have rights under this law which cannot be taken from them, and nobody will be permitted to whittle them away. But, on the other hand, no aggression is now necessary to to get them employed. The principle that applies to the employers applies to the workers as well. And I ask the workers to cooperate in the same spirit. When Andrew Jackson, Old Hickory, died, someone asked, will he go to heaven? The answer was, he will.
Guys here, North Park. Car seen driving erratically.
When asked whether the American people will pull themselves out of this depression, I answer, they will if they want to. The essence of the plan is a universal limitation of hours of work per week. Consent. And a universal payment of wages above the minimum, also by common consent. My friends, I cannot guarantee the success of this nationwide plan.
Repeat, abandon search.
But the people of this country can guarantee its success. I have no faith in cure-alls, but I believe that we can greatly influence economic forces. I have no sympathy for us and that human agencies can have no influence on economic ills. One reason is that I happen to know that professional economists have changed their definition of economic laws every 5 or 10 years for a very long time. But I do have faith and retain faith in the strength of common purpose and in the strength of unified action taken by the American people.
The president there speaking earlier this year on the National Recovery Administration.
And we are done. Go.
You're late. Dinner's cold.
Work. Marry me.
Oh, that's nice. Marry me, and I'll be dead tomorrow. My gang hit.
Hey, boss. I came as soon as I got your message.
Sit down, Tom. We have a mole, Tom.
No. Oh.
I was up all night driving myself nuts trying to figure it out. I started thinking maybe it's one of our guys. We aren't paying his fair share. Someone with a light wallet. Maybe looking to Morello for a new suit. Frank wasn't around, so I went to the safe to get the account books. To see who's getting cents on the dollar he's earned.
What do you know?
The books are gone, Tom.
Frank.
More than 50 years I've known him. Everything I have, I got with Frank. And every buck we've earned, every dime we've paid out, it's all logged in those books. Frank hands those over to the feds, we're finished.
Frank respects one person in this whole town, and that's you. This has got to be some kind of misunderstanding.
I've been calling him all day. I went by his place. He's gone. His wife and kid are gone.
But why?
I don't know. I'm sure he has his reasons. Maybe he's still smarting over the dog.
The one you tried to drown?
Yeah. Same one I shot after he wouldn't let me sink her. I was a stupid kid, Tommy. But grudge or no grudge, we gotta get those books back. Shake down all our stories. See who knows what. When you catch up to Frank, you get those books. And if he doesn't have them on him, you make him tell you where to find them. After that, you do what we gotta do.
Do what you gotta do.
Vincenzo's waiting for you with a clean car.
Tommy. Tough day today, Tom.
We gotta keep a lid on this town. Start with Biff, but don't give him nothing. I got you a clean set of wheels. And something special here, if you want it. When Frank sees a La Parra, he'll know. The old ways work. You gotta get those books back before the feds use them against us.
I will do my best.
And now for the latest news. The Navy is today continuing its search for the remains of those brave souls lost aboard the airship USS Akron. The Akron was destroyed in a violent thunderstorm off the New Jersey coast Tuesday morning, with the loss of 73 of 76 aboard. The disaster stands as the worst aviation accident on record. Yesterday, one of the survivors, Lieutenant Commander Herbert B. Wiley, spoke to members of the press and gave a brief account of the tragedy. He also spoke of the survivors' rescue by the German...
You want me to do this?
Out of the way. Got places to be.
Tommy, what's the rumpus?
Heard any big news lately? Something that Don might want to know.
Depends. What's it worth to you?
$20.
How about 40?
All right, spill.
The FBI's in town. They're getting something from Morello, but I don't know what.
How'd you hear?
Little Tony got some guy drunk in the Black Cat and drove him home. Heard a bunch of stuff, so he's the guy you want to see.
Okay. Thanks.
Always a pleasure, Tommy.
Fine, little Tony. Opposed to Big Tony.
Welcome to a WLH Sports Report. There's a sense of anticipation as we await the start of the big game. Our very own Lost Heaven Lancers are out on the road, deep in enemy territory as they take on bitter rival, the Empire Bay Cannons. This year's Gold Series is shaping up to be one of the best on record, with both teams matching one another blow for blow. Despite the Cannons' home field advantage and an early lead in the series, the Lancers have bounced back and have really taken their rivals to task. Many of the plaudits and column inches have been dedicated to one man. Lancers pitcher Bunny Smith is one of this year's standout performers. And with this series tied at 3-3, he may well be the key man that brings the Winston Trophy back to away is opposition captain Foghorn, Jack Seidel. His solo home run in the bottom of the 5th inning of Game 5 turned events in favor of the Empire Bay team. Victory was canceled out by the Lancers in Game 6, and we now have a powder keg finale that is sure to have everyone glued to their radios. Can Bunny Smith bring it home for Lost Heaven, or will the Cannon's towering redhead have the final say? WLA.
Everything okay?
Game of 7's 1933 Gold Series. That got rigged.
Nah. No, it's not. What's this about the guy you drove home who's with the feds?
He came in for a drink, which turned into 10. He's hired muscle for some kind of safe house.
Where?
Oak Hill, corner of Pine. He gave me $10 to drive him back and keep my mouth shut. Let on that Councilor Gilatti's brokered some kind of deal between Morello and the FBI. They were all ready to sit tight on someone in there.
Why the hell didn't you tell us?
Tom, I did. I came in to see Frank straight away. He didn't tell the Don?
No, he didn't.
Tom, what's going on?
Nothing good.
We return now to the coverage of Game 7 of the Gold Series. And by the looks of it, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be underway any minute now. The crowd here in the Armory are restless. You can almost taste the tension as we approach this, the deciding game between these two famous rivals. More than a little bad blood between them, and more than a couple of nasty flare-ups in recent years. Of course, this occasion, more than any other, could prove feisty, what with the drama that closed out the previous game. That, of course, saw the Lancers win to tie the series, and it's not often Empire Bay and Lost Heaven can boast the game's best current hitter and pitcher, respectively. I refer, of course, to Foghorn Seidel, the man mountain with the shock of red hair, and Lancers star Bunny Smith. Speaking of Smith, he is jogging, I suppose you'd say, between his teammates, issuing last-minute orders. They seem responsive to whatever he's saying. He commands respect from his team, that is for sure. My goodness, there must be some nerves among some of the younger Lancers. Elves, Graveson, and Nicholson. Smith seemed to have pepped them up. That's good to see. That's what a good captain does. The Cannons lineup is meandering over to the home team dugout. The Lancers are slowly taking up their position, so we can't be too far away from the opening pitch here at the Armory, the home of the Empire Bay Cannons. Stay with us for more. Proven to cause no irritation or tobacco hangover, Big Break Blues are the choice of more doctors and professionals than any other cigarette on the market. That tells you a thing or two, doesn't it? Make sure you're in good company by choosing Big Break. Now, we return you to our scheduled musical programming.
Yeah, I think that'll probably be the last level we do today, and then I think we're going to do some Project Wingman in the afternoon. But there'll be a breakup as I'll need to go for lunch.
Looks like the place.
Okie dokie. Time for a following mission.
Take me to those account books, Frank.
And we return now to coverage what could be the final play of this game and the series between the Lost Heaven Lancers and the Empire Bay Cannons.
A quick reminder that this final inning is being brought to you by Swift Cola. When you need a lift, reach for a Swift. It's not only a taste sensation, it's guaranteed to increase focus, drive, and mental clarity. Pick up a bottle of Swift Cola today. And as we are coming to a close, let me thank today's other sponsors, Big Break Cigarettes and Lost Heaven Courier. Both of these teams could be said to be entering golden eras. Each team has a star player at the core with promising youngsters set around them. I refer, of course, to Smith and Seidel. The Cannons have had several such golden periods. The Lancers, it's fair to say, have not. I can see Lancers manager Frankie Hodge prowling in front of the dugout, gesticulating. He seems animated, to say the least. Looks like he's putting one of the officials in his place or something or other. With the noise of the crowd, it is quite hard to say for sure. Whatever's going on down there, you can feel the sense of occasion, and you just know that whatever happens, the crowd will be the first to tell you what has happened. The Lancers are now within minutes of snatching the gold series, which at one stage had appeared doomed, but they equally teeter on the edge of defeat. It all comes down to the final play. Nobody is warming up in the bullpen. Nobody down there is considering the possibility of extra innings. Bunny Smith then, standing on the mound, a look of steely determination on his face. He's betraying no emotion, doesn't look nervous or tired after his exertions this series, nor does he appear to be carrying the weight of expectation. He's having a word with the umpire about something or other. What a strapping fellow, 6'2", 195 pounds. If the Lancers are to win here today, he's going to write himself into the record books. And boy, oh boy, what that would mean to the people of Lost Heaven after such a long time without glory on the diamond. All right, they've sorted out whatever was going on. Here we go then. In for the Cannons, it's Paddy Doherty. Smith is pitching the game of his life, but Doherty's a big man. If he can catch one, it could run, and with bases loaded, the Cannons would have it. Here we go. Doherty facing down Smith. Fastball and strike. The big man thought he had it. Some speed on that ball. My goodness.
They're taking you to the airport, Frank.
Doherty looks a little spooked. He was convinced he had it. His body language tells the tale. Smith remains cool under pressure, not a flicker of emotion on his face. He winds up, and that's two. There was zip on that one. Good Lord. Seidel is barking something at Doherty, but we have no chance of hearing it as the noise of the crowd reaches fever pitch. Doherty's gesturing, and that's only making Seidel more irate. This is it, folks. Another strike, and the Lancers win. If Doherty can get behind it, surely the Cannons will get all their men home and snatch victory. A swing and a miss, and that's the winners. Lancers win, Lancers win. And Smith finally cracks an elated smile. He's thrown his cap in the air, as have his teammates. Lancers win the 1933 Gold Series.
This is 570 AM, Lost Heaven Radio. Thank you for listening.
With 3 flights daily, Air Bordeaux is your link to the Bourbon City.
I think the actual original game was a lot harder from what I understand. Still, there are moments in this game which is of interest.
Christ, they're flying him out of state or something. Fuck, this ain't good.
Nice airport. That actually is quite a nice airport. Can't jump this. Okay.
The plane they're gonna use is Don Morello's. I'm sure of it.
You want to get out of the way? It's not. Like you're gonna have to go the way of the dodo. The way of the do.
They told me nothing.
Morello hasn't the honor to even show his face.
For a rat like you? Nah. Get in the car.
Ah, shit. Back to checkpoint time. I buggered that. Buggered up real good.
It's the way they got Capone.
Pick it up as well. Ah, ah. I like how I'm sneaking out that and apparently they can't see me. These guys have got are very short-sighted. Nice planes. Well, I tried. Random people appear behind me. Okay, understandable. Okay, we're making a break for it. Yep. Whoa. They need to sort that out. Well, they should have sorted that out. They should have.
Tom,
game tested that.
The Don sent me.
I figured as much. I'm sorry it had to be you, Tommy.
Anything you want me to tell him?
I wish it could have shaken out better, but Morello finally came after me. It's okay. You can come out. Morello offered me a simple trade. The Don's account books for our lives and tickets out of this town.
You hand the books over yet?
I'm not so stupid, Don. They're safe. Morello was waiting for this. It's a key to a box in the Grand Imperial Bank downtown. I told Morello I'd hand it over after the plane was fueled and ready to go. His men were meant to fetch it before we left.
I took care of them.
I didn't.
Told them to get on a plane.
Go on march, Alice. Get aboard.
Frank, you're coming with us.
Not right now, honey. Just get buckled in. Tommy and I, we have some serious business to discuss.
But Frank...
Get on the plane, March. For Alice. For me. Get on the goddamn plane, please.
You been paid yet?
Yeah.
Now you've been paid twice. You take the ladies wherever they want to go.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Tom.
Christ, Frank. Why didn't you ask us for help?
I guess I just wanted out. One way or the other. I'm tired, Tommy. Tired of lying to my wife. Tired of checking under my car every time I take a Sunday drive. And tired of waiting for the dawn to put two in my temple.
God damn you, Frank.
Thanks, Frank. Why, Frank? Oh, no way.
Excuse me. Good afternoon, sir.
Where's the safety deposit boxes?
With my colleague downstairs, sir.
Thanks.
Beautiful day, huh?
Uh-huh.
Keeping out of trouble, I hope.
I need to access the deposit boxes for Frank Coletti.
Ah, yes, Mr. Angelo?
Yeah.
Mr. Coletti said it might be you who came, and to provide access. Please, follow me.
Did I get the thing?
got the books and covered my tracks. Salieri never asked any questions. In fact, apart from the funeral, I never heard him talk about Frank again.
You're making my boys twitchy, Marku.
Sergio and I just came by to pay respects, that's all. Known Frank a long time. Almost as long as you. He's a good man. Smart. Loyal. Loyal to his wife. His kid above all else. There must be some kind of honor in that in you.
Maybe. But I'm still looking at this headstone with his little girl's name on it.
It's a hell of a thing.
No. Okay. And we are done for this game today. Later on in the day, we'll be playing Project Wingman, probably in the hardest difficulty if possible, and then we will be preparing for Strategy Sunday. So, boys and girls, I will see you guys in a bit because I need to go have lunch now, and have a good one. Adieu.